My ex tried to live alone on our lease after we broke up, so I made her life hell until she got out. This happened about 10 years ago. I had been dating this girl for about a year, and things were going pretty well. Both of our leases were coming up for renewal, and we decided to take the next step in our relationship and get a place together. We thought it would be a good way to save money and solidify things. I could really see myself with this girl, so we signed a year lease on a new apartment. For the first few months, everything was great. But then, as it often goes, things started to fall apart. I'm not assigning blame here, things just didn't work out. The tough part was that, as things started to sour, she began to get pretty nasty with me. After a few really ugly fights, I decided it was time to move out. I found a cheap place across town and packed up in a hurry. I moved out on a Saturday because I just couldn't stand it anymore. For the first week, I cooled off and figured I should talk to her about getting a new roommate and having my name taken off the lease. I called her and explained the situation. I asked her to get someone else to move in, but she refused, saying she couldn't afford the apartment on her own and didn't have time to find a new roommate. For the next 2 weeks, I worked to find a couple of mutual friends who were willing to move in. She rejected both of them for what I considered to be ridiculous reasons. Meanwhile, she hadn't lifted a finger to find anyone herself. At that point, it dawned on me, she was planning on living there alone for the next 8 months while I continued paying half the rent and utilities. I was not about to let that happen.